Such a one is not limited because of limitation. It's rejected all movement. It's totally limited all movement, therefore it has all movement. Again, one of these strange parodies. You see, you can never get freedom while you use free will. Never in 1,000 years can you, or 1,000 lives can you. You have to learn to give up free will in order to gain freedom. Here we have something else. Such a one is not limited because of limitations which is imposed upon itself. In other words, it's limited itself to work exactly according to divine law, and that is a limitation. That in itself is a limitation. In the annals of philosophy it must be. If you say, I will only do that which, for instance, supposing any one of you were to say, I will discontinue all practices, all actions, unless those actions and practices have been laid down by Buddha or Jesus, you would be immediately imposing tremendous limitation upon yourself, but you would get freedom. That's it. Can you see this point? It's a point which only the deepest occult schools ever bring up, and only the deepest occult schools ever begin to, it ever comes before them, because the others are trying to cross an ocean, you see, by paddling on the beach. The name's King if you quote me. Such a one has great freedom because it has rejected all freedom. It has given everything up to service. That's it. Right down a straight and narrow road which has been dictated. I don't mean any half measures, I mean dictated by its masters. Even greater beings than itself has said, that's the road. And that's the road it goes on. So it's given up everything else. Therefore it's got everything else. You see, that's great. Such a one has access to all mind because it has consciously and superconsciously on the intuitive levels rejected all mind. Now, the word mind here has a different meaning in either sense. It has access to all mind. That is mind as we know mind, as some kind of an electromagnetic energy outside of ourselves. Because it has consciously and superconsciously on the intuitive levels rejected all mind. It's rejected this, therefore it has this. The intuitive levels here are actually levels of mind, but they are not referred to as levels of mind here, so that we can understand the difference between conscious and superconscious. Do you see what I mean? The intuitive levels are the levels of inspiration, which come from within. Now, this too is mind. It is mind, but it's mind of such a vastly different nature to the conscious type of mind. So it has rejected all mind, therefore has access to all mind. There are practices too, even known to Earth, where you can reject mind and get the answer to many, many things by rejecting it. Unfortunately, we can only reject it for a matter of a split second, but you can stop it. You can keep it outside of yourself. And get answers to many, many questions by doing this.